What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Spread the Positive podcast. I am your host, Trent Denson, founder of Spread the Positive and STP Productions, where our mission is to bring light to what's going right and to showcase and facilitate efforts that are making a positive impact in our local communities and beyond. Be sure to check us out, spreadthepositive.net. And also, if you're looking to get involved with the STP Podcast Network, please reach out and just check out all the amazing shows that are on the network. We continue to grow. We continue to build. Be part of the solution. Be part of what's going right. Welcome to the show. This episode of the Spread the Positive podcast is brought to you by the 1200 Club supporters. Huge shout out to our good friends, Mary Fugit with Gateway Title. For all of your real estate closing needs, be sure to hit up Mary over at Gateway Title. The team at Gateway is second to none, and we highly recommend them for all of your real estate transactions, refinancing needs, and anything of the sort. Please check them out. Huge thank you to Mary. As always, we love you. Casey Broach with KK Fitness Training. Casey is a personal trainer on the Faster Way app. She has actually gone through the Faster Way herself. This app has a crazy proven track record of helping people get to their fitness goals quicker with a healthier approach, and it's changing people's lives around the country and around the world. Casey is killing it in this area. She is passionate about helping people. She's done it herself, she believes in it, and she can walk you through this entire process. So be sure to check out at KK Fitness Training on Instagram, and you can reach out to her via email, kkfitnesstraining@gmail.com. Big shout out to you, Casey. Keep killing it. We appreciate your continued support of the 1200 Club here at Spread the Positive. Thank you so much. Last but not least, this episode is brought to you by Pete Adams and Travis Swan over at Adams & Swan. Adams & Swan is your local advertising and digital marketing company that uses a results-driven approach to small and medium business revenue growth. They develop a custom strategy that is specific to your business and create dynamic advertising and digital marketing campaigns that deliver new clients and customers. Check them out at adamsandswan.com. Big shout out to my guys, Pete and Travis. Thank you for the support, guys. Means so much. Can't wait to have you in. Y'all be sure to check them out. adamsandswan.com. What's going on, everybody? Super excited to announce another member of the STP 1200 Club, our family over at P's and Q's Pickup, your local junk removal specialist, your one-stop shop when it comes to getting rid of things you don't want or need. We take just about anything, including furniture, appliances, trash, construction debris, and more. We prioritize eco-friendly disposal practices as we sort through everything in order to keep as much out of the landfill as possible. But yeah, we recycle and donate what we can and properly dispose of the rest. We offer volume-based, flexible pricing options and can do anything from a single item to a full property clean out. Give us a call or shoot us a message at 615-995-9881 to schedule your free, no obligation estimate today. Huge shout out to the team at P's and Q's Pickup, Matthew, Pookie, and Haley. We greatly appreciate y'all. Super excited to have y'all as members of the 1200 Club. Y'all be sure to stay tuned for some great content from these folks. Their social media game's already on point, but excited to have them in studio utilizing the benefits of the 1200 Club. Huge shout out again to P's and Q's Pickup. Be sure to check them out. Just Google P's and Q's Pickup and you will find the best junk removal specialist here in Middle Tennessee. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Spread the Positive podcast. I'm your host, as always, Trent Denson. Got another Believers in Business STP 1200 Club member spotlight. Super excited to welcome my friend, Miss Alejandra Betancur. How are you, man?
Hi, Trent. How are you?
I'm so good. Alejandra is the owner of Alexis Cleaning and has an incredible story. I've been lucky enough to hear her share her story, her testimony in Believers in Business. Always got to give a shout out to Believers in Business. Every Thursday morning, 7:30 over at Cedar Glade. Please come through. We're always looking for visitors and all of that. But it's been an honor to get to know Miss Alejandra. She is killing it out here in the community, building a very successful cleaning business, and among other things, she's just really has dove in head first into this community and is building a great reputation for herself and doing a lot of amazing things. But before we get into all that, we have to take it back because, as I mentioned, I've kind of heard some of her story and some of her testimony, and it is super inspiring to say the least, and a great example of everything we're about here at Spread the Positive. So, Miss Alejandra, can you please take us back a little, give us your backstory, and we'll kind of take it from there.
Yes, trying sure. So I am originally from Colombia, and I came to this country in 2007. I came with nothing, just with my dreams.
That's
In my
amazing.
bag.
Literally. Wow.
I started living in New York, working as a server. So when I come back so I came from a really poor mindset family that always told me you could never succeed. You had to be always an employee. You always had to just have a regular job, and like you don't deserve the good things. You always have to. You were born poor and living poor, and you're gonna die poor.
Man.
So,
Man.
so yeah,
Is
so
that
when,
just kind of culturally the?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Unfortunately, we we came from a country where a lot of people always just complain. Oh, the life is too hard. It's really hard to make money. It's really hard to make your dreams come true.
Yeah.
So for me, when I had the opportunity to come to this country, my adventure started.
Okay.
Yes.
So that started in New York, serving.
Started
I
in
mean,
New
like
York.
New York City. Like,
Yes, I was working in New York City
Man.
for about 13 years.
What was that like? Was
It's
it
a server and also in banquets.
okay?
I came here without not even learn, like I didn't know about the language also,
Right.
which was a big challenge also for me to learn a new language,
Yeah.
a new culture. And I came with New York, where it's a multicultural place. And when you see, wow, it's not only South America, it's not only Colombia, it's a lot of different cultures
Yeah.
here. And I have that big opportunity, and I was just so grateful to have the opportunity to come to this country
Yeah.
and make my dreams come true.
Man.
So people think like it's the American dream. Yes, you can make it, but also you had to work hard for doing it. You had to pursue your dreams. You had to face a lot of challenges. Also face your own fears, and also be conscious that you deserve to be abundance. You deserve to be blessed.
Yeah.
So it's been, I just start my journey, first of all, learning the language and having a lot of challenges because I didn't even know how to say a spoon in English.
Sure.
So I said, I have to learn the language, and this is not going to be a barrier for me.
There you go, man. Wow. So how'd you do that? Like, did you just was that just you just figured it out? Did you take classes? How did that go?
Yes, I went to school.
Okay.
So I went to school, and it was hard for me because I was in intensive English class, and it was 8 to 2. I remember by that time my daughter was like 4 years old. I barely see her. But I know I have to do this not only for me but for her also.
Right.
And to be able to communicate with the teachers when she started school for so many things besides my job.
Right.
So I started also in the banquets, and I couldn't speak the language properly, so I wanted to jump to the restaurant side when you can, have a little bit like better money,
Yeah.
better income. And so to do that, I had to be able to speak English and communicate with the clients. And I went to school 8 to 2 for 6 months.
Wow.
Getting up early, leaving my daughter with the babysitter. A lot of times I didn't even see her. At 2 o'clock, I get out and I start working in banquets till a lot of times 12, 11
Sure.
at night, and then come back to the next day.
Wow.
And so it was, but now when I see my reward, it pays off. What you really work for it pays off in a long term.
Absolutely. That's incredible. Wow. Salute to you. I know that had to be really hard. Like, I can't imagine. So 8 to 2, then 2 to 12, and then just rinse and repeat. Do it again.
Yes,
Man, for
yes.
6 months. Wow. But you survived, obviously. You're
Yes.
here. Great. You can speak great English.
I'm trying. It's my
You do-
Spanglish.
You-
Sometimes I
Spanglish.
feel like I have my accent,
Oh.
and I'm very proud of
Absolutely.
when I came from, and I'm very proud for being Latina. I'm proud of have a company
Yes.
that just literally start by myself.
Yes.
I start cleaning houses by myself. And
Did
but
that
I
start in
didn't.
New York?
I start doing it here.
Okay.
Because when I came down here, I just started doing the same business, but here didn't work. It was completely different.
Got
So
you.
doing being in a restaurant field in New York is completely different than what you do here. So
Sure.
what I realized is, and also my daughter was here by herself, and I was spending my weekends working, and I said I had to change
Sure.
somehow, some way. And what I realized also is when you ask for signs, you receive it.
Yeah.
And like Jesus said, when you knock the door is gonna be open.
Mm.
When you look for opportunities, the opportunity is gonna be given to you.
That's beautiful.
And that's what I did. So I was asking God, and what should I do that I can spend more time with my daughter? And by just accident, I get with a friend of mine in Florida, and she told me, why don't you start cleaning houses so you can manage your own time
Yeah.
and just do one house a day? And I said, but I have no idea how to do that. And I said, well, start learning. So I went to work for cleaning services.
Okay.
And I learned how to do it, how the things work, because it's not the same thing cleaning your house that
Sure.
when you clean somebody else's. And
Sure.
it's a lot of details. Learning about the products, how to do it, and when I had that knowledge, the lady, because I always have something, and I told in my BA in a Believer in Business, is my mother told me always to do my best, to
Yes.
do everything with love,
That's
and
beautiful.
to do not be a mediocre. Do everything well done, or
Yeah.
don't do anything.
Man.
So I put my personal touch in my cleaning.
I love
And
it.
I said, well, I can do this by myself. And when I start learning, I just start from zero. So I was doing Uber.
Okay.
And when I was doing Uber, I have my first 500
There you
business
go.
card for Christmas,
There you-
for my cleaning. And I just pray over them. And I
Oh,
said, God,
nice.
this is going to be my seeds for what is going to start my own business.
That's
And I
awesome.
pray over them. And then when I was doing Uber and going to different houses, and I just put it in the mailboxes.
There you go.
Until
love
so
it.
my first client, she called me and she said, do you know that this is illegal here?
Oh.
And I said, what? And I said, well, you're not supposed to drop like mail in somebody else's mail. And I said, oh, I didn't know that. And I said, but you know what? I'm looking for a cleaner.
Hey,
Can you come and
living
clean my house?
That's incredible.
So that's how I start.
Wow.
And doing, and so now when I realized that, so what I was doing is when I was driving somebody, I just giving away my cars.
Smart.
And that's how I start, just
Man.
literally from zero.
Wow.
And she was my first client, and she was also in my opening, and I feel so proud.
Oh,
Miss Mary
that-
Jo Rodden,
Oh.
wherever she is, I love her because she
amazing.
was kind of my mentor, and she always told me, Alejandra, you can grow, you can start doing your business from this. And I never seen it because my mindset was
Right.
different.
Right.
So I realized that I had to change my mindset first to be able to start doing my own business. I didn't see the big opportunity
Sure.
until I start listening to her, and she said, "You can make your own team. You can make a business from this."
Absolutely.
And I was afraid, to be honest with you. I was
sure.
afraid, but I had to face my own fears. And when you start giving the best, people start recommending you. People start like recognizing how good you are, and they start also recommending you to another client. So I start growing, and that's how that's how I start.
Man, that's
Yeah.
incredible. I love that. When did you get to Tennessee?
I came down actually on March 19th. It's going to be my sixth anniversary here.
Okay.
6 years I've been in
So that's
Tennessee.
like right around the corner.
Yes.
That's like next week.
And I've been cleaning for around almost 5 years
Okay.
when I started. And since I started seeing my vision, it was like 2 years ago, approximately.
That's incredible.
And yeah, but like I'm saying, I had to start changing everything. And that's my point here. And you can do anything you want.
Let's go.
But you had to have discipline.
Yep.
So I realized that I had to change a lot of things in my mind. I had to change my mindset. I had to change even the way that I'm going to bed earlier. I start waking up early. I stop doing Netflix.
Right.
Spending time in things that really don't get me to my my goal.
That's it.
So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you, hey, whatever you want to do, you're able to do it, but are you willing to pay the price?
Right.
And when people tell me, hey, you're a success now, and I say yes, but people don't see the background, the behind of what are you doing.
Amen.
So I had to change my mindset. I had to discipline myself. I had to start dreaming, and I had to start just going outside and be exposed.
Yeah.
And one of the
That's
things
not
that I
easy
always
to
been
do.
afraid is to talk in front of cameras like I'm doing here right
Look
now.
at you now. Look at you now.
And I was telling Trent, and I said, I'm so afraid of cameras, but when I realized how we can help other people and tell them, hey, you can do it.
Yeah.
If I could do it, you can do it as well. But you have to pay the price. And the price is getting discipline. The price is learn. The price is also having a good intention and set an intention of what you're doing.
Amen.
And I realized that. And I said, okay, what is my intention of doing this business?
Yeah.
Well, I have two biggest intentions. My first one, of course, is help my clients to feel better, to make the difference in their houses, to make them feel happy and thankful and grateful for what we're doing. And my second intention is helping another woman to have a job, to have a way to support their families. And like I always said, this is one of my whys every day.
Yeah.
And when sometimes I had to face challenges, I just go in my secret place and talk to my God and say, God, just give me a strength. Just show me the way and give me the strength and the courage to keep moving. And I have, now I have 8 people
Wow.
who count with a job, who count to have a support for their families.
Man, that's incredible.
And this is what like my why pushing me. And I understood something, Trent. It's not even about the money. It's about the person that you have to become to be able to manage more challenges, to manage more problems, and to be thankful and grateful for all what you're doing every day. And that's when I go and sometimes I still go and do my clients, and I realize how much I love to do this, to make a difference, to make people feel happier, have a peace of mind and relief and relax because they have a clean house. Believe it or not, having a clean house, an organized place, it changes your mood like you have no idea.
Oh, absolutely.
And when I can go and do the difference, that is my why. That is what it makes me happy. That is my main intention in my business.
Man, that is beautiful.
So 8 team members in 2 years. You're continuing to grow. Just had a ribbon cutting. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I know that was a big milestone for you. That's so awesome. Like this whole thing, and to your point, a lot of people don't see the behind the scenes of what it takes to make a business work. Like they see you out and about, they see you, cleaning, they see doing the things obviously, but man, there's so much that goes behind the scenes, late nights, early mornings, just, payroll, insurance, just all the things that you have to keep the lights on, let alone operate, a fully functional business. And man, I really, I can appreciate that on a deep level. This has been a grind over here as well, but just seeing your perseverance and hearing your story and just seeing you continue to grow, not only as a business owner, but just like you said, as a person, and recognizing the power in what you're providing people and your team members and, the community as a whole. It's so inspiring. So, I mean, I can't sing your praises enough. Like what you're doing is super, super inspiring.
Thank you, Trent.
Yeah, I know you've definitely paid your dues, so to speak, and now you're seeing the reward. And that's what this entrepreneurial journey is all about. And I'm super, super happy for you. Just to take it back again, let's take it back. Just the fact that you came from Colombia, went straight to New York City. I think we just kind of glossed over how crazy that probably was, and all the stuff you had to overcome there, because they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. So you really are like a testament of like surviving New York City, which is a
challenge,
man. Like that's one of those things that like I just have no desire to even attempt, and the fact that you've done that is just, again, we should really give you your flowers there. And then coming to Tennessee, I know there's just got to be so many like different levels of culture shock with
and maybe in another day I can tell you how I came here.
Sure.
And because it's kind of long testimony, because it was a testimony for me. And somebody said you can write a book about this, because it took courage and to decide to come to a place that you don't know nobody, literally. And I know it, and this is when I can truly believe that God is always guiding us in somehow, some way. And sometimes we just are so busy with the day by day and with the noise in this life that we don't have a moment to sit down and say, okay, God, what you want me to do? Oh, actually, he want what you want, because he always said, I'm here to give you the desires of your heart.
That's right.
So when you realize that he's willing to say yes to your desires, or to your what you really want, but he's also asking you, are you ready to take the challenge?
That's it.
Are you ready to be challenged?
Yep.
Are you ready to have courage? And that's why he said, I command you. It's not if you wanted to. Right. I command you to have courage and never quit.
Right.
Because that's what it happens. We quit when we have the first problems. And I heard somebody that told me, hey, I have a cleaning business before, but it's too much thing, dealing with this, with that. I just decide to come back and be an employer. And I say, yes, so you just choose the easiest way. So that's the situation. Yeah. Exactly. And it's okay.
Sure.
But that's why he said that he always, the heaven is being stronger than only the people who have the real warriors.
That's it.
Are the one who earn the kingdom of God,
that's right?
So that's why. So you have to have courage. You have to be able to be a warrior,
that's
to wave and to go away for a lot of battles that you have in life. And when I came down here, I have nobody here. I didn't have any family here. And people at the restaurant, they said, Alejandra, so are you living where? do you have somebody there? And say, no. Do you know that town? No, I don't know. I just have a feeling that's telling me, get out of New York. Just get out of New York. And I said, God, but I don't even have the money to get out of New York.
Sure.
And the money shows.
Yeah.
And it was just a miracle. And I said, and sometimes we give excuses. We give excuses for what we wanted to do. And that's also another thing. You excuse yourself. Oh, yes, I wanted to do that bad. Oh, bad. And the bad is excuses.
Yep.
So are you willing to take the risk, the challenge, and have courage to follow your dreams? Or you're ready just to sit down and give your excuses to yourself?
Ooh.
That's the main question.
Did that hit somebody? If it didn't,
I think
you
so.
may be on the wrong channel again. Man, that's so true. Yeah, I gotta ask, like, how did you land on Murfreesboro? Or was it Nashville then Murfreesboro, or was it straight here? Or?
No, like I'm saying, when you ask for the signs, the signs just literally show up.
Gotcha.
And I said, okay, God, I know I had to get out of New York, but where?
Right.
And that time, my husband, at that time, he told me, I start picking up because he used to work for Uber and having a limousine. So he picked up a lot of people from the airport and many places. And he said, I've been picking up a lot of people from Nashville. Mm-hmm. And I said, really? And I said, maybe it's Nashville. And I said, maybe it's Nashville. So he said, yeah, everybody talking about Nashville, Tennessee. And I said, okay, but I didn't want it to live again in a big city.
There you go.
So I said, I wanted to live something like kind of away from the big cities.
Smart.
And
you've done the big city.
Yes, and then that day, so one day I was at the restaurant, and I remember I prayed that before I start to blessing my day, and I said, God, if it's Nashville, Tennessee, just please that somebody say something about Nashville.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, or I see a sign or somewhere, and it was very, very funny because when I was giving the check to a beautiful couple that I was serving, and I heard the voice and said, ask them where they come from. And when I asked them, they said Nashville, Tennessee. Wow. And I just got exposed and I said, oh my gosh, for real?
Wow.
And I said, what, is something wrong? And I said, no, I just asking today for a sign, and I just received it. So I came to him and I said, yes, it's Nashville. And then I said, well, we're in Nashville. God, can you be more specific?
Yeah, right. That's hilarious.
And then I received an email, and they said a lot of people, when they wanted to move to Tennessee, they always think about Memphis or Nashville, but it's a booming city called Murfreesboro.
Oh my gosh.
And then
so it
here it is. It's not Nashville, it's Murfreesboro.
Man.
So we just like did an Airbnb and we came down here. And that's how that happened.
Oh my gosh!
And like I said, if I tell you like a story, is amazing. Man. How God provides.
Yes.
How He put the right people in my path, the people who helping me. Is really, when I look back and see that everything that happened, I said, wow, it was really. God really put His hand upon us, and the thing is also after we moved, and then COVID hits, and everybody knows how New York was with COVID.
Right.
So we were so blessed here because, to be honest with you, I didn't feel anything here. Because here is completely different. Everybody it's not public transportation, so. We did Instacart. We worked for. We did Uber. We did Instacart. We did so many things.
Right.
And also that's literally when I start also cleaning houses.
Wow.
At the same time.
That's incredible. Mm-hmm. So a sign from a couple at the restaurant, an email saying Murfreesboro.
Yes.
Coming down here, and man, that's so. I
love
the backstory. I love the backstory of. That's so amazing. I love that so much. Yes. So, talk to us about Alexa and, all the, we've kind of gotten into it a little bit, but what are you excited about? What's the latest with everything? Just kind of tell everybody what's going on with Alexa.
Well, okay. So Alexa, First of all, I had to tell everybody how I call my cleaning business Alexa.
Yes, thank you. I was about to
and
ask that.
everybody loves
Yeah.
it, and everybody laughed about it because one day I had in my house the Alexa device, and then well, first of all, my name is start with A, but I didn't want it to put my like Alejandra's cleaning
Right,
services. No,
right.
I didn't want that, and I said I want something like almost everybody can hear about.
Yeah,
And then
it's
and then I
genius.
said and then I realized that I said, Alexa, can you play my radio station? And you say, here is your radio station, no bachata.
Let's go.
Alexa, please, can you play bachata for me? Alexa, can you write down this for my shopping list?
Yeah.
And then one day, again, and I said, how about if you said, Alexa, clean my house? And then
Yeah.
I said, Alexa, clean my house. And I said, I'm not sure about that. And then I said, yes, that's right. That's
so
what it is.
good.
And I said,
I love
okay.
that.
So
so
that's
good.
how Alexa came. So a lot of people have Alexa's device. And I said,
Yeah.
this is a good catch, because when people realize, and I said, oh my God, my house is so dirty, I need help. And they said, Alexa, can you help me with that? And I said, no, call Alexa's Cleaning Services and we will
Boom.
be there.
That's so good.
So we do residential and we also do commercial. I'm specialized more in residential, but like I'm saying, I don't want to just to stay there. I want to keep growing and expand my business and helping more people also. So we do residential cleaning, we do moving ins, moving outs, we do regular cleaning, like people who wanted to have, the house clean every week or bi-weekly or monthly, or people who say, hey, I wanted spring cleaning.
Yep.
And
It's that
before
time.
Christmas or before holidays start. So that's what we specialize. Where people are are ready to sell, and also they need a clean house before staging, before taking pictures and everything. And so that's what Alexis is here for. So regular cleaning, deep cleaning, moving ins, moving outs. So commercial too. We also do offices. We also clean carpets.
Okay.
Sometimes like your carpets in your house are really dirty and needs help. So I go also and do that.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically what we do. So we work also with realtors. A lot of people say, hey, I need my house clean, but can you recommend me someone? Hey, we are right here. Alexa
There you
here,
go.
local in Murfreesboro, Middle Tennessee. So yeah, that's where we are right now. And,
That's
and
awesome.
it's still like I wanted to expand. So now I have a few houses in Knowlesville.
Okay.
I also have some houses in Mount Juliet.
Okay.
And here in Old Middle Tennessee,
Nice.
Especially like in Murfreesboro, it's like my 90% of my cleaning.
Awesome.
Yep.
But the takeover's imminent. You're coming.
Yes.
That's amazing. Being able to, there's a lot of business. There's a lot of opportunity here in Murfreesboro, and I think you got a great strategy with how you're approaching it. Realtors, commercial folks, obviously residential, word of mouth, all that. You're just doing it right. So congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
We got production assistant Cammie here for comfort.
It's okay. I love dogs. This is by the way, this is another thing. Like
there
I
you
have
go.
my clients. We love dogs. We love dogs because 99% of my clients, they have dogs. So we love dogs. We love our furry, beautiful, that bring us so much love and joy, and they go behind us and they're looking for what we're doing, and so we love them, and we know and we understand that they're a part of the family.
That's
well.
awesome. Yeah, y'all have been loving on each other for sure, and I know she appreciates that. So we're big dog friendly over here too, obviously. Well, we've kind of talked about what's coming. If you want to, obviously expanding growth, just continuing to build the brand, all of that. I'm excited to have you in here on a consistent basis, just being able to tell your story. I think you really hit the nail on the head with that one, being able to tell folks like, hey, this is possible. You can do this. I've done it. You can do it. I'm a resource. You know, that's a powerful thing to offer people outside of just, you know, your business. And obviously that'll come back 10x, just being a resource for people that can believe, you know, giving people hope and all that is so powerful. And again, just such a great example of what we're about here at Spread the Positive, just bringing light to what's going right, focusing on things that are working, making a positive impact, all of those things. So that's super, super exciting. I do have a couple of, you know, signature questions I always like to ask our folks. First of all, you know, I just mentioned the tagline, bringing light to what's going right. So in your world, what would you consider stuff that is going right?
In my world,
just in your day to day, what you consume, you know, just being able to pinpoint some things maybe in the community, in your personal life, anything along those lines. What would you consider is making a positive impact or going right?
Like I am saying, for me to go to every house and make the difference and just feel a hug from my clients.
Yes.
That's what it makes me feel so happy of what I'm doing.
That's awesome.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't like to clean my house
Sure.
because nobody appreciates what I'm doing. But when I go to somebody else's and I feel, oh, Ali, thank you so much. Oh, Ali, your team did great. Oh, even the beautiful flower that they put in the toilet paper. I love that. It makes my day touches. So my day by day is being willing to serve.
Yeah.
I am a believer that you are here to serve.
That's right.
And whatever your gifts are, it's always to put in a service others. So whatever you do, you put in somebody else's service in serving others. Money is going to follow you, guys.
That's right.
Money is going to follow you because when you really, and it's like people always do a lot of things for money.
Yep.
And that's where people are not happy.
Yep.
But when you do it for a purpose or with the intention of making others happy and serving others, guys, believe me, that it makes the difference. That's what I love this, even to come here and say spread the positive.
Yeah, let's go.
Is because of that. Whatever you do, even in like I'm saying, a lot of people think cleaning. Oh, you do cleaning? Yes, I do cleaning, and I'm not just clean. I make difference in people's life.
Yep.
And that's what it gives me my everyday, give me my happiness, give me my why, give me my intention is to help others.
That's beautiful.
And it's also to help this girl. And even, you know, when sometimes I have it slow and I say, God, please provide somehow, some way, because, you know, my girls, I'm here and they count with the job. Guess what? Somebody else called me, hey, I need a deep cleaning, hey, I need this. And I said, wow, I thought that today we didn't going to have anything. And look how everything happens. Oh, what is for tomorrow? Maybe sometimes Saturdays. And I said, it looks very slow. And then I go to the creator and I said, God, please, you know, we'll count with this. And then suddenly I start having jobs. And that's what I believe, that when you really have a good intention, and that's my everyday. Every day when I wake up and I said, okay, Alejandra, what's your intention for today? And I said, okay, my intention is serving others, make the difference in somebody else's life, just sometimes with a hug.
Sure.
Just sometimes with a smile.
Yep.
And when you go a lot of times with houses and you have no idea how people go through so many situations.
Yeah.
And when I can go and they say, hi, I'm so stressed out, I don't know what to do, can you help me? And I said, relax, you have the right team with you. And just to help them to feel stressless when they are overwhelmed with selling a house or for X or Y situation. And when you can go and help them and make that difference, Lord, that makes my life happier than nobody else.
Absolutely.
And that's my intention every day, is how can I help more? So if I want my business to grow, my question is, how can I serve more?
That's it.
How can I serve more?
Man, that is it, people. Like just serve more, the business will come. Amen to that. Well, another question I always like to ask as we kind of wrap up here, and then we'll kind of close out with where all the socials and all that. But
Hey, my name is Brian Nell. I'm a mortgage loan officer with Primis Mortgage. I want to tell you that I absolutely love being a member of the Spread the Positive Network. It's such a great mission and helps bring so much positivity to our community. It's truly be a pleasure to be a part of what they do. There are a lot of ways to navigate financing a home, and in markets like this, having the advice of a trusted local professional is key to making sure you get the right advice for your specific circumstances. Whether you're interested in the purchase of a new home, second home, or have a need for a refinance, I'd love to earn your trust. If I can help you nail your mortgage, call me at 615-243-3976 or visit nailyourmortgage.com.
Primis Mortgage is a subsidiary of Primis Bank, a member FDIC, equal housing opportunity. As always, all loans are subject to approval. Primis Mortgage, NMLS number 1894879.
It's something I call the grateful for. 4 things you're most grateful for right now. What would you say?
Oh my God! You gave me a very difficult situation right now because I'm so grateful for so many things.
That's good.
And the main thing is I'm so grateful for who I am.
I love that.
And I'm so grateful for my soul, for my spirit, for the courage that God covers me every day, for the clarity that God gives me every day to know where am I going. And sometimes I think I'm so grateful for just to be able to open my eyes and say, God, thank you for another day. Man. And thank you for another opportunity to serve others. That's what I'm grateful for.
Hey, that's it. That count. That was 4 things at least. But yeah, absolutely. Well, Miss Alejandra, thank you again. Thank you again for all that you're doing. I know you're super involved with a lot of things in the community. I know you, excuse me. I know you helped with Kamari House. What else? Isaiah 117. What was the coyote thing that you?
Oh my God! I still don't remember. I know that it was a situation to help for veterans to go and
do that
thing. And I said, I'm not a person to kill animals, but the situation was, man. Because I respect how everybody thinks. Everybody have different hobbies.
I love that.
So this is not my hobby.
Sure.
But I said, okay, we're helping veterans and kids that are in situation to, just go and have some fun. I don't know if it's that fun or not, but I said, okay, let's go and help out over there and whatever it is.
You showed up. You showed up and
yes,
that was so good. Your recap of that at Believers in Business was one of the funniest moments we've ever had, or that I've ever witnessed over there. But yeah, I know you're super involved with all that stuff, and I know you're continuing to grow your business, and excited to have you in the 1200 Club. Thank you so much again for joining. That means so much to me personally, and I know the people that you're supporting with the shows that we produce. Thank you immensely as well. So thank you for that. Last but not least, where can people find you? How can people get involved and support you?
Again, you just go Google and say Alexa's Cleaning Services, and you'll find me right there in Google. Also, I have the media and Facebook and Instagram. Alexa's Cleaning Services 2020.
Okay.
Also, my regular is Alejandra Betancur. I also put a lot of things, a lot of information there. So I have, and you also can go to alexascleaningtn.com.
Yes.
And you will find me there also. I can give a free estimates as well. So if you think, hey, I'm going to have a cleaning, a spring cleaning that is around the corner, so having a refresh house for your spring when everything comes beautiful, flowers and all this stuff. So if you wanted to do that, also just Google me, Alexa's Cleaning. My phone number also is 615-866-2558.
Nice.
And again, you can find me in the social media, Alexa's Cleaning 2020. And again, my webpage is alexascleaningtn.com. TN from Tennessee.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Alex.
Thank you, guys.
Alejandra.
Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, you killed that. She was nervous, y'all, and she killed that. So we were playing on the power hour. I'm like, well, we just need to record. So one more time, a shout out to Believers in Business, 7:30s on Thursday at Cedar Glade Brews. Always looking for visitors. Awesome group of people, very faith-based, obviously, and just a spiritual way to start off your Thursday. Can't recommend BIB enough. It has been amazing. Just such an amazing group. I know Alejandra can...
Yes, I love it too. I love it.
love
it's been a blessing to be part of that group, to be honest with you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, such a great group, and you've been a great... man, it's been awesome getting to... Again, hearing your story, and I know we might need to do a part 2 just to kind of that bridging the gap between New York and Tennessee. I'd love to hear more about that, but I guess we definitely got the the highlights there, and that was so cool. I was always curious about that, so that's why we do this. But anyway, thank you again, Alejandra. Be sure to check out Alexis Cleaning. I'll have all that in the show notes, and be sure to check out or be on the lookout for more content coming from her from the 1200 Club. If you're interested in the 1200 Club, be sure to check out the new spreadthepositive.net website. Spreadthepositive.net is the website. I got some great stuff happening. Folks like Alejandra jumping on board, supporting the network, supporting the mission. So if you're looking to do that as well, we're always looking for more folks to do that. And I'm super grateful for folks like Alejandra to put their name on some of the shows we're producing and what we're doing here at Spread the Positive. Can't thank y'all enough. So we'll wrap this one up and see you on the next one. Thank you again, Alejandra.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Spread the Positive podcast. For more information about all the things we got going here at Spread the Positive, please check us out, spreadthepositive.net. Get involved with our underwriting, advertising, sponsorship program, start a podcast, or if you just want to support the mission, reach out on spreadthepositive.net or any of our social media handles at Spread the Positive. Look forward to connecting with y'all and giving y'all another fire episode on the next one. Thank you, and we will see you then. Let's go.